ATK in this thing, TKG type of fucking. ATK in this thing, TKG, what is good with y'all, man? Listen, it's been a while. Well, it hasn't really been a while, but for me, it's been a while. I'm gonna put a timestamp up when to skip this beginning part because I'm gonna get a little personal first because I gotta give a little personal update on myself before I move on. So I'm sure the TKG faithful is, wanting to know what's up with me because I have not been myself recently. Not on camera, but just in general in life. I'm gonna put a timestamp up because anyone that's new to this probably is like, I just met you. I don't give a fuck about you, nigga. Or anything else. Even the TKG faithful that just doesn't want to see. I'm pretty sure this part's gonna just 100% be skipped. But I'm sure a couple will stay. I'm sure. Basically, I've been taking a mental health absences. My picture on IG is blanked. I barely am on there, like not even on there, like other than like a quick check this morning to text like some people back. I deleted the app again. I'm on Twitter. You may see me sending a bunch of tweets at once, but then I'm like gone for a while. And like that's really it. You know what I'm saying? Other than checking Twitter sometimes, but I've been taking like social media leaves. I don't want to be that guy and say, oh, I've been doing it all by myself and stuff like that. You kind of have to when it's your mental health. But, yeah, I've had close friends kind of just distance themselves off from me because I haven't spoke. In turn, they haven't spoke, It's always that who's going to text who first thing. Getting ignored by, what I'm saying, a lot of my friends that I thought were there for me. It's crazy, It is what it is. I'm not blaming anybody. When you see someone going through stuff, 9 times out of 10, you either just really don't want to deal with it, or you're there for a second, and then you're out. It is what it is. Y'all probably notice I'm a tad bit skinnier. Usually there's like some titty marks, fat man marks in my jacket. I've been losing a good amount of weight. I'm trying to get my life together, you know what I'm saying? Trying to chase that money, trying to build that muscle, trying to get it right up here. This is the most important thing. So, yeah, I've been not so consistent on YouTube. My voice has not sounded like hype when doing videos like it usually is. I haven't been hype. I haven't had a reason to be hype. So, I'm getting stuff together, man. But we're going to get there, you know what I'm saying? Soon enough, I will be super consistent on YouTube, whether I'm doing this recording, face-to-face thing, or whether it be the commentary over the pictures and stuff like that. But either way, I'm gonna be back. This is not my last chance. It's just a reset. But speaking of last chances, these 10 rappers that I'm about to talk about today, it might be their last chance if their next album is not hitting, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, and that's a good fucking segue, by the way. Don't knock me on the segue game. You know what I'm saying? I got it too. You know what I'm saying? Amir ain't the only one that could do the segue shit real nice. But these rappers are facing a dilemma. A lot of these rappers are getting turned on by fans. A lot of these rappers have dropped lackluster albums and need to turn it around with a good one. A lot of these rappers have been seeing a different reaction from their fans, and in turn we'll see a different reaction in the careers, because as you know, the fans are your career. The fans are the money. The fans are what gets you where you have to be. If you don't have fans, you basically don't have a career. You can have all the sponsorships you want, but if no one's streaming that music, you will not get nothing. You will make millions of dollars off of what you are not, what your profession isn't. And what's the point in that, right? So, probably some controversial opinions in here, probably some ones that's gonna be head scratchers, but you know how I roll, man. Get vocal in the comment section. Let's talk about it. In any case, man, let's get into number 10.
Like it's Easter. Break a band. When I wear my wrist, I break a beaker. In my head, just trying to control me like a dealer.
This man is Mask The Slump God, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I've spoken on him multiple times, and I put him first because other people have seen me speak on him. There's probably some other people in here that they've seen me speak on, which is why I didn't narrow it at 5 or 4 or 6 or whatever. So a couple new people that you're not expecting. But Mask The Slump God, if you haven't already heard me say this, his last project was extremely underwhelming for the amount of time that he's been missing. Now, mind you, he was gone for mental health reasons and really to just live life. But when you come back and people have really, really dubbed your return to be something of extraordinary and can see you chasing a legendary status, or, you know what I'm saying, somewhat filling the void of XXXTentacion, this is the words of others, not me, we expect you to come back with some heat, with some fire. And not to say that he didn't come back with some good stuff. Mind you, if you haven't seen my favorite songs video, Mental Magneto is a treat. It's a treasure to me. I listen to it all the time, every day, as a matter of fact. Really helps me personally, but other people don't really care for that style. And there's a lot of styles in there that people don't care for. And Mask The Slump God is really gambling on a lot of what he's doing as of late. I'm not going to lie to you. Mask The Slump God's next album isn't good. His next project isn't good. He's just going to be one of those really, really nice guys that just so happen to rap, that people are going to be saying, man, y'all hold that man. You know what I'm saying? He deserves the spotlight. He deserves, and yes, Ski Mask, just because people are good people doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying, we have to stat pad him in some regard. You know, he's a good person. He should really, like, yeah, you can be a good person and a shit rapper at the same time. Not to say that Ski Mask is a shit rapper, but the novelty on him is slowly fading. How long until we say enough is enough with the lackluster music? Because, yeah, he's getting to that point, honestly, and it's a shame because I want to see him reach that legendary status.
They say success is the best revenge. Heard they were sleeping again.
The aesthetic on this one is actually kind of sad because Joey Badass should be one of those just always beloved people. We saw this year that shit does not fucking exist. There's no such thing as someone who's always liked. You're gonna get dragged by somebody on the internet. There's a group out there dedicated to slandering you. No matter what avenue you have, it wouldn't matter how you came up. You came up liked. Some part of your career you're gonna be somewhat capped on and hated. So this is Joey Badass's turning point. This very song that I presented, that you just heard, people were clowning the shit out of because they said that this was Middle Child Part 2, basically. They were saying that, oh yeah, this nigga chasing the mainstream. Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, that shit was garbage. Oh, you selling out. Oh, you ain't shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, what happened to the old Joey Badass that was hungry and yes, I do believe, and this is gonna really come back later, like, yeah, but we gotta stop wanting the old style from people. And I am a big hypocrite when it comes to this. I'm able to admit when I'm wrong. Joey Badass is fine. This song that you just heard is fine. It's good. It's not bad at all. It just sounds like another song. Just because you sound like something else doesn't mean it's bad. People came at my neck for saying that Nicki Minaj kind of sounded like Coila Rae and that Do We Have a Problem song at that one part. I didn't say it was bad. I said that it was fucking similar sounding. Joey Badass's next album is either reminding you of how good he is because he's been gone for a second, or you wind up just being, you've been waiting for nothing, basically. There's no in between.
How about the PJ straight in my pajamas? Gotta get a haircut for the PJ. I can show you how the fuck we do this shit.
This boy ain't seen him in time. Take what I said about Joey Badass, apply it to Ronnie Rich. Guy dropped his own album in December on my birthday, mind you, on December 17th. And people said that he dropped some mid shit. People said that he dropped some underwhelming shit. Some people said that it's just lazy work and stuff like that. And while I will agree that Ronnie Rich is probably not as hard a worker as a lot of other rappers out here, shit still sounds nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a huge fan of Ronnie Rich, but I like his sound. I'm not gonna sit here and say that album was for everybody. It definitely was for whoever has the patience. So people don't have patience in this day and age. They really don't. They really fucking don't. Dropped a snippet, and people dragged that shit to hell. That was the last straw for him. He left. Roddy Rich is getting clowned right now. He's getting made fun of for basically anything he does at the moment. I mean, he's now the new punching bag for the trolls. They find someone new a year. Last year they got, Coila Rae and whoever else, whatever guy, CJ and whoever, to talk shit about. Now when the trolls haven't, or the one-hit wonder pop-ups haven't showed up, then you gotta basically find somebody. And they found Joey Badass and Roddy Rich. If Roddy Rich's next album sounds anything remotely close to his last one, basically he can kiss that megastar feel goodbye, because then he'll start to, feature on big songs, and that'll be the one skip on songs. Oh, you got this mid-ass nigga Roddy Rich. Like, y'all remember how Rich the Kid was looking? And that boy got on the stage, people were actually excited for his next project and excited for his next couple things. Then he started doing lame shit. His music started to sound pretty repetitive and average, and here we are today. He's one of the most clown artists on the planet. Not rappers, artists. Roddy Rich very well could be heading in that same direction if he doesn't pick this shit up soon. He's really got to stay in that studio and perfect and really pick and choose what sounds really good on this next album. So hopefully we're surprised, because if not, don't be surprised what happens next to him.
Yeah, now I'm trapping. Nigga, quit capping. Put a little shit up, we taxing.
You know what I'm about to say. And the Migos and turn into the Migos. This is how I know Intensify Charts doesn't watch my videos, because this whole video, this whole entry here is not going to be positive to the Migos, because usually you would have something to say about Migos slander. But look, Migos have not been entertaining recently. They've just been music to listen to, quite frankly. Usually when I'm turning someone's music on, I'm turning it on because I want to hear that. I'm entertained by it. Having Our Way is my favorite song on Culture 3 because of Drake. Not Migos, because of Drake. Takeoff did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Takeoff did his thing. But we're talking about, this is a group effort here, because Takeoff has been pretty solid for basically his entire career. The whole group, though, the chemistry's there. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the chemistry's still there, but the novelty has worn off. Migos aren't special anymore. When they drop, it doesn't hit the same like it used to. Basically, what I'm saying is, they need to go back to their old style. You know I'm smiling why I said that, because I literally just said, yeah, they don't need to be going back to their old style. But they really don't need to go back to their old style. Basically, this is their old style, what they're doing right now. Migos haven't changed at all. There's no aspect of the Migos that have changed. And that's probably the problem. It's the fact that the Migos sound the same all the time. Mama. Woo-hoo. Take off. It's like, yeah, I guess. I'm not ever really astounded by Migos listen as of late. And when they drop their next album and it just has the same aesthetic, same vibe to it, they're just going off of their impact at this point. They think that their impact is going to get them far off, because Migos didn't impact the game a lot. Their style is still being used today. Just because you are innovative doesn't mean that you're going to stick around longer than the people you innovated. There's going to be people that's using your style and using it better and using it with versatility. But the Migos aren't versatile. They're them. And people are getting tired of them. So in turn, they have a set amount of time before their popularity only means so much. But it's going to mean everything, because them guys are mainstream as hell. They're everywhere. You can slap Quavo on any billboard, Offset, on any, you know what I'm saying? You see him playing video games, and Takeoff is basically just in a hyperbolic time chamber waiting for the next album to drop, because he doesn't do anything until one does. But honestly, the production, the sound, it's getting mid. And if this next album's mid, then yeah, the industry has a right to make fun of their shit. Not really, but you know what I'm trying to say. They shouldn't be surprised.
Keep
shit private. Just know a bitch been working when I been too silent. All you hoes can suck my pussy disrespectfully. How a hoe
I gotta pull that out because I'm about to do something that I don't usually do. I am going to be on Megan Thee Stallion's side right quick.
Finally!
People have been too hard on her. Not too long ago, Joe Budden, in his infinite wisdom, said that Megan Thee Stallion is not a superstar because she can't sell. I don't know how many 100,000 first week albums that Joe Budden sold, but if he has any that has sold under that threshold, you gotta shut the fuck. You gotta be quiet. Megan Thee Stallion is just fine. Megan Thee Stallion is a superstar. It is so fucking hard to say she isn't. She is a superstar, and it's so obvious that she is. I'm not a Megan Thee Stallion fan by any means. I'm not her fan by any means. I'm not in her clan. I'm not in the hotties. How could I, right? I'm not fucking hot. How is she not a superstar? Good News, in my personal opinion, was not my cup of tea, but I can understand why women love the fuck out of it, because it is for them. Megan Thee Stallion makes music for women, sex positive women, not guys who are sex negative. My opinion is about as good as someone's opinion who's never watched anime. Someone who's never watched anime telling someone that Dragon Ball Z is trash, who cares what you think? I'm asking someone who's seen it. You cannot tell me that Megan Thee Stallion is not a superstar. She very much is. Her next album is really, really good, because the reason why she's here, because I felt like Megan Thee Stallion had somewhat of an underwhelming presence. 100,000 is fine, but the hype that she was getting, and this is the same year that she got shot in the foot, by the way. I want you to realize that Megan Thee Stallion was the most hyped, probably the most overhyped talent in the rap game. She was called the best rapper. She got all these Women of the Year award shits. She got on magazine covers, all that. She only sold 100,000. Knowing her fan base is rabid. You say anything about negative about Megan Thee Stallion right now, and there are people that are going to defend her, especially if you're on Tory Lane's side of this whole dumb situation, which I will talk about one day in my car, if you catch my drift. If you catch my drift. But Megan Thee Stallion was quite underwhelming. She had an underwhelming presence. She did. Because while she was being deemed the rap queen, there were other women noticeably doing better. Like, way noticeably. Like, after that year, Megan basically just wasn't the best female rapper. Why? Cardi B came back and made tons of noise with one song. Doja Cat last year took the fuck over. And Cardi B, even with one song, could still have been called better, but not just with one song. Megan needs to do better. She needs to be more out there and promote her albums better and be more of a presence in the rap game, and stop fucking wasting everyone's time with this Tory Lane shit. Get that shit done with, and then focus back on your music. And really focus on it, because people are losing faith in Megan Thee Stallion. For fucking idiots like Joe Budden to not be calling her a superstar. That is dumb. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to double down on that. That's a 2-pack of ass opinion that you just stated, nigga. That shit was trash. You're trash. You're fucking garbage. Your podcast, you only get clicks if you're controversial. I got a whole video for Joe Budden later, but Megan needs to deliver on this next album. I'll be listening, whether it's for the girls or not. I'll be listening.
Still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me, 'cause I got anxiety.
Once again, I'm going to do something that I haven't really done, and that's stand up for Coila Rae. Coila Rae is an exquisite talent if we give her time. Because what I just displayed to you, that anxiety song, is amazing. It is amazing. It's really good. Coila Rae can be one of the best rappers in the game if we give her time. Her singing is so amazing. It's so good. If I was to make a top 20 best singing rappers video, Coila Rae will be there in the top 10, most definitely. I have to tell you right now, I am not a fan of her rapping. Her rapping, that fucking fake Playboy Cardi shit, I'm not a fan of. But I have reason to love Coila Rae. I do. She has a very eccentric personality, and to be honest, she's somebody that can win over rap fans. Honestly, she's only as made fun of as she is because she has an eccentric personality and she has a boisterous one to where she's able to say whatever she wants to and pop out and just be like, yeah, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? She has a very young MA-ish personality, I'm not gonna lie to you. Coila Rae should be a superstar this year, just based off the attention that she got last year, because she's not lacking fans. She has a lot of fans, but she has a ton of detractors as well. That is what's going to drag this next project down, is if that all the haters say something in unison, then people will have a unified opinion. Not me, because I will be checking out that next album, and if it's not good, I'll be the first to tell you. But if it's good, I will most definitely be the first to tell you, because it's been a long time coming that we've seen some genuine, eccentric, different talent from the females in the rap game. And I've told you many times before that the females, they are kind of repetitive and kind of stagnant as opposed to subject matter, when it comes to the mainstream at least. But with females like Coila Rae talking about stuff other than, I ride his dick so good, I want a nigga from the hood, oh yeah, I slap his knob, I'm always on top, or something like that, you know? Get tired of shit like that. So, pull it for Coila Rae. This next album flops, they're going to talk tons of shit about her. It's basically the end of her career because she's an up-and-comer. She has 2 bad years. She's basically Rich the Kid. A female version of Rich the Kid. I hope that doesn't happen.
Never caught cases, brother. Face it, brother. Gracious, brother. New flows coming, be patient, brother. Show my ass in.
I'm gonna do something else that I usually don't do. I'm about to slander kids. No. That'd be weird, right? I am gonna be real here for a second. Kendrick Lamar has the most to lose on anyone on this list. I just couldn't put him number 1 because there's clear cut people that should be ahead of him. Kendrick Lamar has been gone for years, like 6 years. Like, I don't know if it's 6 years, 5 years, 7 years. I forget when the last he dropped the album. I think it's been 5 or 6 years. It's been 5 or 6 years since he last dropped a project. We're just now getting music from him, and he's gearing up to drop some more stuff. I'm not going to be one of those guys that gives you a date. He's going to drop something on April 7th at 12 o'clock. Like, wait. We've been patient, like he just said in the damn fucking song. Be patient. New flows coming soon. Like, honestly, we just have to be patient with Kendrick Lamar. With that being said, can you imagine? I'm going to hit you with this WWE analogy for a second. There was this big ass egg in the 90s sitting there, and people were waiting for that egg to hatch. They were wondering what was going to pop out of that egg. Now, no one thought that what was going to come out that egg came out the egg. But, mind you, it's WWE, so really expect anything. People were expecting The Undertaker to come out this egg. People were expecting anything. Something revolutionary to pop out the egg, because they kept checking up on the egg forever. I think it was like a year and some change before whatever came out the egg came out the egg. When it came time for the fucking thing to come out the egg, it was a big fucking chicken. It was a man in a chicken suit called the Gobbledygooker. The disappointment was insurmountable. They waited all the fucking time for nothing, because that Gobbledygooker basically was just never around that much afterwards. It wasn't a wrestler, it wasn't anything. It was just a fucking chicken. A man shamelessly dressed up as a chicken thinking that he was going to be taken seriously. No. It was a big fucking mascot. Can you imagine how fucking angry you'd be waiting 5 years for Kendrick Lamar to drop Kendrick Lamar comes back sounding like Migos and Playboy Cardi? You're going to be fucking upset. You're going to be upset. You're going to betray Kendrick Lamar more than you've ever betrayed anyone before. You will make fun of Kendrick Lamar. Crazy. Basically, Kendrick Lamar would have exactly been Eminem, because Eminem has dropped his disappointing albums before. We're not going to act like Revival doesn't exist. Yeah. Kendrick comes back and he drops some shit. And I'll be the first one to tell you that he dropped some shit. It is going to shake the rap world more than you've ever seen it shook the fuck up before. Understand this. Kendrick is a legend in this game. And his legend status can decrease with the music that he drops from here on out. He's already a solidified legend, but he can be less of a legend. He can lose his GOAT status. It could all happen. He's a young ass rapper. Honestly, he has the most to lose out of anyone on this list. I just hope that we get something revolutionary. How does he top Damn? How does he top The Pimp a Butterfly? How does he top Good Kid, Mad City? You're not supposed to top your best albums all the time, but you're supposed to make something good. We come back to some mid from Kendrick, the rap game won't forgive him. Ever.
You're just a nigga like the Django. I got the so I'm doing my thing though. Don't be thinking I'm playing on animation.
Let me tell you why it's frustrating to be a JID fan. We get the Never story, and I swear this is not going where you think it's going, but we get the Never story, and we get blew the fuck away. JID is taking the world by storm, and he's a TDE guy, going crazy. We wait for something to be just as good as the Never story. We haven't gotten that album yet, by the way, because he drops the DiCaprio too. It's okay. It's alright. And essentially what I'm saying is he dropped some mid. And by dropping some mid, he disappeared. You do not disappear off of mid. This is why Chance the Rapper has been he's been giving people fuel basically. Because he disappeared off some mid. He's been dropping singles here and there, but JID has disappeared off of some mid. Do you understand what that does to your career? Basically, your expectations grow by the fucking day. So you know what that means. Because it's been some years since he dropped an album. You're going to have to impress. You're going to have to absolutely shock the fucking world. Because you've been out here doing songs with Imagine Dragons and Token and everyone under the sun and moon, but you haven't come close to giving us no updates on this goddamn album. I mean, in a little skirmish with a fan on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, he said that his album was done. We don't fucking know that. You're not telling anybody about anything. You're not, you know what I'm saying? We get these Twitter spaces from Denzel Curry, moderated by Blackie Speaks, who didn't let me speak, by the way. Blackie didn't let me speak. But are you trying to tell me that I am supposed to expect? First off, I don't want you to I can't even say the fucking words. Recreate the Never story. I don't want another Never story, because that is supposed to just sit and be special, and it is, and it always will be, because that is you are getting the most listens out of me from that album. I want something better. You are a young artist. Well, you're 30 something, but you are a new somewhat artist. You have to exceed expectations at this very point in time. Meet them if you may. Exceed them as a must. Because people are bored of JID. Bored. The Dreamville faithful are going to check out anyone that's under J. Cole's tutelage. You know what I'm saying? Dreamville's has a really nice fan base. But JID, you've been missing. and you've been missing off some mid, and you've been dropping songs here and there. You're getting in Madden and stuff, and you've been in 2K and all this stuff. You are essentially becoming a mainstream artist. You are. So if this next album sounds like some I don't know the fucking lyrics of that song, but you know the Joey Badass shit, you're coming back sounding like that. Don't be surprised when people say you sold out. Don't be surprised when people say and mind you, I'm the one saying that shit was good. But let's be real here. You ain't supposed to sound like no motherfucking J. Cole. You are JID. Your sound is so exquisite and special. Don't ruin that. Do not fuck it up. I have so much expectations. My standards for him are really fucking high because his standards as a rapper are really high. A guy that's used to giving us fire gave us some mild fire. And hoping to God you do not fumble, because if you do, I'm going to be the first to tell everybody. Motherfucker.
For the court, just for my husband tone, rip this shit off. Got dressed for the Grammys, then I left with awards. $100,000 dress left on the floor.
Oh yes. Cardi B praise.
Why would you say something so blasphemous?
All the ladies getting the praise. The praise. Oh yeah. We are in a era where we have our Adeles and our Ed Sheerans who come out of the shadows and drop fucking hits, classics, anthems. Cardi B is in that same fucking conversation. Cardi B comes out of nowhere, drops a anthem and dips. Adele drops a anthem and dips. Ed Sheeran drops an anthem and fucking dips. Dude is out of here. We basically just hold the music industry hostage until Adele returns, drops some stuff, and then she's gone, and then we're good. We're with the music that's on the radio for the moment. If you don't like Adele, something's wrong with you. But Cardi B is in that same conversation. She takes a break. She comes back with a WAP. She comes back with a up. She comes back with a fucking anthem. Like she supports a hit every year. She doesn't even have to. She didn't need an album to be one of the most listened to fucking rappers of the year. She just is naturally. How is this happening still? How is Cardi B a phenomenon? And there are people saying that, oh well, she's not even top. When it comes to the female rappers, she's not even top 10. How is she not? The lyricism is there. The production is there on some songs. The fan base is most definitely there. It's all there. The numbers are there. Everything is there. Cardi B's next album doesn't hit after she and fucking took the world by storm with Invasion of Privacy. Because all she has is mixtapes until Invasion of Privacy. This next album, it has the potential, and I mean every word of what I'm about to say. There's gonna be some barbs watching this thinking that I don't know that they watching, but this is to piss you off. This next album is if it is good, and if it is as good as Invasion of Privacy, Nicki Minaj moves out the way. Not of all time, but basically Nicki Minaj cannot hold that claim of Queen of Rap no more. She could have held it from 2010 up to 2016, but it's over. It's done. It is done. Because essentially what we have here is the new Queen of Rap. She already basically is. She's just letting other motherfuckers get the crown worn. the throne one, for her colossal ass to sit in. Cardi B essentially actually has nothing to fucking lose if this album is bad. If it's bad, she's very capable of dropping an anthem a year. She would disappear, reappear, and drop another anthem. Of all the people on this list, she, for right now, is the most untouchable rapper. So far.
Snow plow and the snow tires, the coat buyer, the all you shouldn't have her, the Birkin bag.
I originally told myself, who has to be on here? And somehow I didn't tell myself not Playboi Carti after he dropped the shit that was called A Whole Lot of Red, but I told myself, who needs to be here? Chance the Rapper is this list. He is this list. He's 9 times out of 10 going to be the thumbnail for this list. Because let me tell you something. Chance is the definition. He literally is a term in the rap game. 2 good albums. No, 1 fucking great album. 1 in the history books for me. 1 nice album. 1 horrid album. Some people call it mid. Some people call it extremely disappointing. Whatever you want to call it, it's not good. It's not as good as the 2. It's not. Chance has his own term in the rap game. You about to be the new Chance the Rapper out this bitch. Like, the guy is a walking joke at the moment. People have fucking outright turned their backs on Chance the Rapper because of Good Day. Is that what it's called? I may have forgot what the fuck the album's called. Excuse me. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I think he can turn it around. I think he can turn it around. I think Chance the Rapper has that aspect in him. I think he can turn it around. Chance the Rapper is a good rapper. There is no mistaking that. But people are obsessed with wanting this old style back. And once again, I am a hypocrite of this because I've said over and over, I miss that, give us that acid rap. I don't want that no more. I need something to bypass it. I need something to be much better. Quite frankly, we are tired of listening to acid rap. Not really, but we want something new from Chance the Rapper. We need something new. Chance the Rapper once upon a time was looked at as someone you could say was a superstar in the rap game. He looked like that. He is super mainstream right now. He is extremely popular. Still, amongst being a joke in the rap game. If he could turn it around with this next project, Chance goes from a joke to one of the most controversial conversations in the rap game. Because it's no longer, nigga, man. There will be people sucking his dick online. Man, remember when y'all said that Chance the Rapper was trash? Where y'all niggas at now? Oh, y'all niggas some fan base. What's the name? Chance the Rapper has a chance to make history in the rap game on social media. There will be so much trash talk from rap fan to rap fan because of Chance. It's going to be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. He is a generational talent if I've ever heard one. Chance the Rapper can make good music. He has made good music after that disaster of an album. He can make good music. I'm telling you right now, he will. He will shock the world. And not in the way that Nate Robinson shocked the world when he said he was going to shock the world and then proceeded to get his ass slept by a fucking vlogger. I mean, he's going to shock the world in a great way. A good way. Because he has to. Because if he doesn't, you can just pack his ass up. Roll his ass in a pack and smoke him. Get him out of here. He's done. Get him gone. Get him gone. Get him gone. He's done. If he does not drop a good album this time, he is done. I want y'all to really stress how done he is. So rich. He will be on Rich the Kid's level of done. That type of done. the guy, the big superstar name, the high name value that gets put on albums just because he's a big name. It ain't gonna work if you drop a dud this time. It is over for you if you drop some shit next time, Chance. This is your last chance. Chance. Best get fit ready to wrap your ass off. But that's all I have for today, TKG. As of always, get in that comment section, get vocal about this. Tell me who y'all think should have been on here. I think I probably missed a few people. No, I'm not gonna put a whole lot of red on here. I mean, Playboy Cardi. Excuse me. Of course, as you know, we working on the mental health and we're getting back into the swing of things, man. So be patient with me. Be patient, brother. You know what I'm saying? Get patient with me. And I will be back before y'all know it. Vibe. Have a good time. I will see y'all later. As always, TKG. Stay safe. Peace out.
Get that shit dirty old twat. 69